Your perception about pressure contributes much to how you are able to approach it and deal with it. Now, there are so many people who view pressure as a very negative force, so they try as much as possible to avoid it completely. They try not to put themselves in situations that will bring some form of pressure on them. Whilst others too, when they face pressure and stress, when doing something that is quite challenging and uncomfortable, they get discouraged, they give up, and they are not able to continue. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about why I think pressure can be a blessing to you by outlining some of the positive impact pressure can have on you. In a world that is rapidly changing as a result of improvement in technology and changing needs and demands of people, it is very important to have some skill sets, some level of confidence, an increased mental, spiritual, and emotional capacity, and even a better understanding about life and how things work to help you thrive and do well in life. And you know, these values do not come so easily, and they are not gained on a silver platter. We get to learn them when we are pushed beyond our capacity, and that is when pressure can be very important. And we have to understand that I am not talking about undue pressure, kind that is so extreme and can have very negative effects on you. That kind of pressure should be avoided. I am talking about positive pressure, and here are some of the reasons why I think it is good and can be a blessing to you. The first thing we have to understand is that pressure helps us to grow and move out of our comfort zone. There is the need to mature and take up certain responsibilities. And you know, God has great plans for you. He wants to use you in such a way that you will have an impact on your society and the world as a whole. But you will not be able to do that when you insist on always being comfortable or always looking for perfect conditions. But you know, as human beings, naturally we always want to be comfortable. That is why sometimes we need some stress to help put us on our toes and get us to learn the things that we are supposed to learn, do the things that are supposed to be done, so that we can grow, mature, and fit into the plan of God for our lives. The other thing that is worthy of note is that pressure calls for organization. Most of the times we get so stressed because we are so disorganized. And you know, it's not a good quality if you really want to go far in life. So ask yourself, do you really have a plan for your life? Are you giving too much attention to certain things that needs not to be so? How are you spending your time and your money? And you can keep on asking yourself countless questions about how you go about your day-to-day activities. And when you realize that some of these things could be a cause or are causes of your stress, then it is time for you to organize yourself and put things in their right perspective, and you are good to go. Third reason is that pressure calls for action. Are you procrastinating too much? Are there certain things that needs to be done and yet you are not doing? What are you waiting for? The time is now. Start work. In many other cases, we try to do things on our own. We try to play God. So pressure and stress comes to tell us that we have need for God and we have need for other people. We cannot do things all on our own. We try to do everything on our own and we neglect and disregard God and others in our dealings. We get so stressed up and we are not able to move on. Don't forget that you can only do all things through Christ who strengthens you. He says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." What a wonderful opportunity it is as to carry all our problems to God. Make good use of this opportunity and you will make it, for it is only with God that all things are possible. Another wonderful reason why pressure is so important is that pressure makes success worthwhile. When you've been through a lot and we finally make it, we are able to rejoice and the celebration is meaningful. We find meaning in life and are able to make good decisions when we have been through a lot of difficulties and pains. In conclusion, what I want to say is that I know that pressure is something that is hard to go through, but you see, the pain is developing something in you. It is building you up and stretching you to become bigger and better for your good and your best use. But you will not be able to learn the lessons that you are supposed to learn when you keep focusing on the pain. Do not resist pressure, neither should you be defeated by pressure. With your mind and your eyes set on the benefits that pressure is yielding in you, pushing and persisting in the good work that you are doing, no matter how difficult or challenging it is. Understand that your struggles and your pain will not be in vain. Your Redeemer lives. Let perseverance finish its work in you so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. May you be encouraged and strengthened. This is Julie Sparks, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope you have learned a lot from today's video. Please don't forget to share because I know somebody needs it badly. I really do hope to see you in the next video, but until then, stay blessed.